Hello, good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to one more amazing session from Sri Chaitanya Academy. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. How are you all doing? So, welcome to Score Examination Booster Sessions. Here today we're going to discuss about the previous score examination paper, and so that we are conducting score examination and we are creating impact and awareness for the score examination. So, today we are going to discuss here tomorrow only the score examination. Have you all registered? Yes. So, before going for this score examination paper discussion, simply I just want to say hi, Ravi. Retract the message. Ravi, please retract the message. Please maintain the decorum. The chart box is given for maintaining the decency in the chart box. Please maintain the chart decorum. Right. In the score examination, this is India's largest scholarship examination, and I am expecting students will do the best. Tomorrow is the score examination. Dear students, why this is India's largest scholarship examination? Because this examination gives you the 2.5 worth crore rupees of scholarships and 350 crore rupees of the various scholarship and the cash rewards as well as a scholarship. And also we have up to 100% scholarship based on the courses that we are going to take, and exciting gadgets, and also tablets and laptops will be given. And also, have you ever dreamed to go to the NASA, United States of America? Here we are going to take care of it. So, bachcho, so this core examination is conducted twice, that is September 28th tomorrow and October 12th. And description box it is given in the link. You just click it and start doing your score registration. And you just go into the details of here the earn scholarship and prizes up to 100% scholarships and various gadgets. Participate in score examination, stand in a chance to earn exciting gadgets, and like based on your performance, laptops and tablets will be given. Dear children, also you can see NASA trips. Don't miss the chance to explore the wonders of space with an exciting NASA trips. And also cash rewards will be there, 2.5 crore rupees cash rewards. And also, so start registering and click the registration button. It is given in the description box, and also fill out the form and pay fees, attempt your test. This test is conducted twice, September 28th and October 12th. And also the examination dates are given. Registrations are opened at srichaitanyascore.com, and link is there in the description box. Bachcho, here you see this is your periodic table. Based on this periodic table we are going to do certain things. Okay, keep the periodic table in your mind. आगे बढ़ना चाहता हूँ. आज का सेशन में ये पीरियोडिक टेबल के हिसाब से कुछ क्वेश्चंस निकला है, and take this periodic table in your mind, not to the examination, right? And you see S block, P block, D block, and F block, and noble gases, alkali metal, alkali earth metals. You can see nitrogen family, halogens, chalcogens. So here transition series, and zinc, cadmium, mercury are not transition elements. So that is exceptions there, and cerium to lutetium and thorium to lawrencium are the elements you can see. So moving ahead, so the atomic number of the elements next. So these are the previous score examination questions, bachcho. So follow us, and if you have any doubts in the chat box you can ask us, right? Now the atomic number of the element next to the down of the phosphorus in the same period, next to the down of the phosphorus in the same period. So in the same period phosphorus is here, next to the down it is going to be arsenic, and the answer for this going to be 34. Next to the down, you can see next to the down phosphorus down, next to this is 34, selenium is given. You see, it's a tricky question. It's a tricky question. Kind of questions are very important in attempting the competitive examination. NEET में question size twist का आएगा, and it is going to be selenium 34. And also let us move ahead on more question. Choose the correct statement. Electronic energy is positive, and it is not correct. Psi square represents the probability finding of an electron per unit volume, and psi represents the probability finding of an electron, and psi has no physical significance. Psi has no physical significance, bachcho. Electron's energy is always negative whenever it is there inside the atom. Psi represents the probability finding of an electron. Psi represents the amplitude function of the electron. So I would say psi square represents the probability of finding of an electron. Psi value can be positive, can be 0, can be negative, but psi square represents the probability finding of an electron. Okay, bachcho. Here say the mass of an atom is 6.2 into 10 power minus 23 gram, and the mass equal to 1 gram of atom. 1 gram atom means Avogadro number. 1 gram mole or 1 gram molecule means 1 mole of molecule. 1 gram atom means 1 mole of the atoms. So that mass of this is going to be 6.2 into 10 to the power of minus 23 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 is going to be the answer. So when you solve this, is going to be 37.3 is the answer for this question. Like that questions you just sorted and you can do it. So another question, let us see some more questions like this. These are the sample questions. Why these questions are being discussed in this channel right now? So when the score examination is going on, so you may be thinking that tomorrow only the score examination, so you are strongly determined to get the reward from the score examination. So you will be having kind of doubt or kind of anxiety, kal ka question paper kaisa hoga, and this is the actual question paper that is the last year it has happened. So the questions that you are going to write tomorrow will be in the same standard. Bacho, you can participate in this discussion and you can give the answer in the chat box so that we can have a kind of interaction between you and me. Henna, just what's the answer for this question? So what is the necessary condition to describe the state of a thermodynamic system? The detailed knowledge of the motion on each particle, average measurable properties of the system. Average measurable properties, pressure, volume, temperature are the state functions. So if you know these values, you can do it. So my answer is going to be 2. So the other options that are shown, that indicates to engage you, bacho. So you can see PVT are the state functions. And also you see Newland's law of octave is not applicable. Newland's law of octaves is only applicable to calcium. After calcium, it will not applicable. So I want to say here the answer gallium is coming after calcium, it will not be applicable here, right? So it's a Newland's octave, everybody knows it is pretty simple. For every concept, the limitation also required to know. Okay, and moving ahead, yeah, this is a Newland's octave. So up to calcium it is applicable, after calcium it is not applicable. Got it? Right, fantastic. Now according to VSEPR theory, the shape of SF4 sulfur, this is going to be sp2 hybrid sp3d hybridization. It is going to have seesaw structure. My answer for this question is going to be seesaw structure. Bacho, any doubts? And moving ahead, the E by M value of the electron, E by M value of the electron is the highest. Okay, so it is a factual, and you can do it. This E by M value of the electron, charge to mass ratio, and the charge is going to be 1.6 into 10 power minus 19, and the mass is going to be 9.1 into 10 power minus 34 kg. Okay, and the concentration term without units and independent on temperature. जो independent on temperature वाला है ना, you can just say ताकि molality हो सकता and mole fraction भी हो सकता. So it is said that without unit, so mole kg inverse is the unit and it has no unit. So I want to say it is a mole fraction. My answer for this question is going to be mole fraction. Option 4 is the correct answer for this question, right? Moving ahead, which of the following is not a measurable quantity? Ionization potential, you can measure it. Atomic radii, you can measure it. Electron affinity, you can measure. Electronegativity, you can't measure it. It is a relative phenomena to attract the shared pair of electron more towards itself. So you can't measure. You have a scale to elevate it, but it is not a dimensionless. It is not dimension. It is not having any dimension. Ionization potential, atomic radii, and electron affinity, you can measure, and you can't measure it. So, but it is shown by a scale, either Mulliken scale or Pauling scale or Allred-Richow scale. And the answer is going to be electronegativity, bachcho. And the number of angular and radial nodes of 4D respectively. Angular nodes, you can say bachcho, angular nodes. Angular nodes, that is going to be L. Otherwise, it is called nodal planes. And radial node or spherical node, it is going to be n minus L minus 1. So it is said that number of angular nodes and radial nodes of 4D orbital. So L is equal to 0 for S orbital, L is equal to 1p orbital, L is equal to 2d orbital, L is equal to 3 f orbital. So L is equal to 2, it is going to be angular nodes, and radial nodes 4 minus 2 minus 1. Okay, and it is going to be 1, and the answer is going to be 2 and 1 are the correct answers for this question, right? And moving ahead, bacho, how many moles of ammonia are produced by 5 moles of hydrogen? Look at this. N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to NH3. I can say 2 mole can produce 3 mole can produce 2 mole of ammonia. 1 mole can produce 2 by 3 mole of ammonia. So question is asking 5 moles of hydrogen is given. If 5 moles is given, 2 by 3 into 5 mole. So that is the answer. 10 by 3, 3.33 is the answer for this question. And moving ahead, which of the following represents enthalpy of atomization? So when a molecule is completely dissociated into atoms, gaseous atoms, that is called enthalpy of atomization. Atoms are produced. So the answer is going to be enthalpy of atomization. Molecule is broken into its atoms. Okay. Now a Lewis formula of ozone, there are. So this is the Lewis formula of the ozone. So I could see sigma bonds are 2, pi bonds are 1, lone pairs are how many? 2, 3, total 6 lone pairs. The answer is going to be 2 sigma, 1 pi, sigma, and 3 lone pairs are present. You can see the lone pairs is visible here, bacho. You can see these are the lone pairs. Right? And the characteristic of a closed system. Thermodynamics has three types of system: open system, closed system, and isolated system. So open system can exchange matter as well as heat. Closed system can exchange only heat but not matter. And this is not neither matter nor heat. So it is asking about the closed system. The answer is going to be here. There is an exchange of energy but not the matter with the surroundings. And wavelength of a photon is 2.2 in 10 power minus 11 meters, then the momentum of the photon is, okay, lambda is equal to h by p, momentum, okay, de Broglie concept. So momentum is equal to h by lambda 6.626 into 10 power minus 34 upon 2.2 into 10 power 11. So the answer is going to be 3 into 10 power minus 23. Moving ahead, let us see the shapes of this XeF4. XeF, it is going to be a square planar structure. It is going to be a square planar structure. So it is going to be a square planar. SF4 मैं अभी आपको दिखा दिया. It is going to be a seesaw structure. SF4 is going to be a seesaw structure, and NH4 plus N hydrogen, 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 hydrogen plus. It is a tetrahedral. And BrF3, so Br, and it is going to be F. It is going to be a bent T shape. It's a bent T shape, not exactly T shape. You see, little bit bent is seen. So it is going to be bent T shape. So based on this, I would like to say the answer for this question is going to be, check it. It is going to be A. Fine, bacho. Now let us see one more here. If the enthalpies of formation, we will come back this, during the change of oxygen to O2 place, the removal of electron takes place between. So it is the O2, it is sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, and sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, and sigma 2pz2, pi 2px, pi 2py, 2 and pi star 2px and pi star 2py. So in that I would say this is the highest energetic orbital. Whenever an ion is formed, O2 should lose an electron, become O2 plus. So that the electron should be lost from the highest possible energy. So pi star 2px or pi star 2py. So either is possible. So from the given answer, that is going to be pi star 2px. That is the answer for this question, bacho. Moving ahead, which of the following element requires radiation of highest wavelength of photoelectric effect? Highest wavelength means lowest energy. जिसका आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी कम है उसका कम एनर्जी से फोटोइलेक्ट्रिक इफेक्ट देख सकते हैं. So lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium is the element which can easily lose electron, so that it require lowest energy. Why? Because energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. है क्या ना? Therefore, the answer for this question is going to be answer for cesium. So students, please participate in the discussion. You can also give answers. You can ask doubts as well. Ravi? And molar mass of acetic acid dissolved in benzene is 90 grams per mole. Degree of dimerization of ethanoic acid in benzene is. So, I just want to say molar mass of that acetic acid, whenever it is dissolved in the benzene, it undergo dimerization. So, that alpha is equal to I minus 1 by 1 minus 1 by n minus 1. When it undergoes dimerization, so n value is going to be 1 by 2 minus 1 and I value is going to be 0.5. So, it is going to be 0.5, okay, minus 1. On doing so, you are going to get triple point, 0.666 will come. And also, the behavior of samarium is very much like to the europium, since the elements as the exhibit +2 as well as +3 oxidation state is the reliable answer for this. Because of these two are going to be likely to be similar, very similar, because they exhibit +2 and +3 oxidation states are possible, because this is given straight away in the NCERT. So, number of moles of Ag. So, this is a kind of questions are pretty important in this any competitive examination. Here you can see the number of moles of AgCl precipitated when excess of AgNO3 is added to 1 mole of this. So, let me take this complex and let us dissolve it. You are going to be get CrNH3. जब complex ऐसा आता है ना, and you don't just take anything disturbed inside the square bracket, and the chlorine outside the square bracket is going to be coming out. So, it is going to be Cl minus and it will be CrNH3 4 and Cl2, and when you add excess of AgNO3, you are going to get 1 mole of AgCl precipitate. So, the answer is going to be only 1 mole. स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट के बाहर जितना भी क्लोराइड्स होगा वो प्रेसिपिटेट किया जाएगा. And here you can see assertion reasoning type question. KMNO4 is a purple color due to charge transfer. Exactly, whenever a compound is colored, there are two reasons for that. Either presence of unpaired electrons in the d orbitals of the cation, or otherwise charge transfer phenomena. So, that makes it color. Yes, KMNO4, K2Cr2O7, these are all colored due to charge transfer phenomena, and there is no unpaired electrons present in the d orbital of the manganese in the KMNO4 क्योंकि manganese shows +7 oxidation state, उसमें नहीं होगा. So that I say if both assertion reason are true, but reason is not actually correct explanation. The reason behind that is charge transfer phenomena, that is not given in the reason, rather it is given in the assertion itself. And you can say molar conductivities of divalent cation and anions are. So, cation ka, anion ka, the molar conductivity of the solution of electrolyte within the above solution. So, I just want to say both divalent cation. So, I want to say here AB gives rise A2 plus and B2 minus. So, molar conductivity is going to be ionic mobility of A2 plus and ionic mobility of B2 minus. So, here it is given as 57 plus 73 is the answer for this question. So, you are going to get 130. Clear? That's good. Perfect. Let us move ahead. Now, rate of gaseous phase reaction becomes half of its volume container is doubled. The order of reaction is. So, it says that rate is equal to K A to the power n, and it is going to be first order. So, what is this number of mole? per volume. Half of its volume container is doubled. If volume is of and concentration is going to be decreased, so rate becomes half. So it is supposed to be, it is the first order reaction. If the volume becomes half, concentration become half, and the rate becomes 1/2. So it is the first order reaction. And also consider the following ionization energy of element A and B. So element A, you can say 899 first ionization energy, second ionization energy is going to be 757, and third ionization energy is going to be 1487. So there is a jump, big jump between second ionization energy and third ionization energy. So whenever there is a big jump in the second ionization energy, it is supposed to be group alkali metal. It is going to be group 1 alkali metals. Now you can see 737, 1450, 1777. So here it is going to be, it is also group 1. So which of the following statement is correct? And here this is 899, 737. So ionization energy decreases. So it is going to be this lower group and it is a higher group. And I want to say both A and belong to group B, where B comes below A. So first ionization energy, second ionization energy, third ionization energy is supposed to be group 2. I want to say if the ionization energy 1, ionization energy 2, and ionization energy 3, and ionization energy 4. If there is a big jump is seen here, that is going to be group 1. Big jump is seen here, that is going to be group 2. Big jump is given here, group number 13 we can say. So use this logic even for any competitive examination, you will understand how better you can do it. And here, which of the following is an example of zero overlap? Zero overlap. Here there is no possibility of overlapping. So according to VBT valence bond theory, the covalent bond is formed by the overlapping of the orbitals, and overlapping should be in a proper direction. This is not a proper direction and this is not a proper direction. So I would say both 1 and 3 are not proper direction. Your direction could be like this, it's a proper direction. The proper direction could be like this. This is a proper direction. And direction proper होगा लेकिन zero overlap होगा तो ऐसे होगा zero overlap. This is called negative overlap. Okay, mind it. Okay, sulfur exists as S8 at room temperature. Sulfur exists as S2 at 1000 Kelvin. So 8 grams of sulfur of S2 and 8 grams of sulfur is S8. And I want to say 8 grams. So gram means gram molar. So 8 grams of sulfur. So it exists at, so it contains the same, both you can say both 1 and 2 contain same number of atoms. Let it be the temperature changes, number of atoms do not changes. Na? That is the simplest thing. And I want to say a compound contains 8.7% hydrogen, 74% carbon and 17.3% nitrogen, and the molecular formula of the compound and the molar mass of the compound is 162. The molar mass of the compound is given, molecular formula of the compound. It is said that empirical formula and molecular formula concept istemal karo, you will get the simplest ratio. You can see, my dear children, here it is given 74% carbon, and here 74/12, it is about the carbon beta, carbon, okay, and it is going to be nitrogen and it is going to be hydrogen. You can see 74/12, 6.6, and 17.3 upon 14 nitrogen ka, 8.7 upon 1 hydrogen का. And take these values, कम से कम जो नंबर है ना इसके सब वैल्यूज डिवाइड करना, सिंपलेस्ट रेशियो निकलेगा. C5 H, this gives you C5 NH7. So you can say C5 and H7 and N. So from there you can do it, multiplying this by 2 C5 NH7, and empirical weight is 81, and multiply with the factor 162 is the molecular mass given in the question, by 81 is going to 2. So on multiplying you are going to get C10 N2 H14. So like this you are going to get the simplest way of the questions by my dear students. So tomorrow is the examination. By this time you are writing your score examination, you can write online or offline. By this time you are going to have a clarity, and don't forget register. Here you have one more attempt October 12th ka, so September 20th ka registrations are closed. Okay, better you can visit your nearest score, nearest Sri Chaitanya Academy, आपको पता चलेगा. What is the score? It is a national level talent examination for grade 3 to grade 12 conducted by Sri Chaitanya Academy. It can be online format or offline format, everybody can write, and you may be a student of the Sri Chaitanya or Infinity Land, or you may be studying in any private institute or government institute, still you are able to do it. And our goal is to identify and reward academic excellence, so academic talent. So we want to find students like you, and also scholarships you can earn up to 100%, and you can just go to NASA and you can have so many cash prizes, exciting gadgets, and compete with India's brightest students. So you have to check bachpan se aap yaad rakhna, so where you exactly stand. And the examination mode can be online and offline, so you can register it. And you see the test dates 20th September and 12th October, you still window is open for 10th October ka. Okay, srichaitanyascore.com you can just visit, and you can just enroll yourself. And this is very important here, for class up to class 5th students 60 minute का session है examination, up to 6th to 7th class का 75 minutes का exam है, and up to 8th to 11th का 120 minutes का exam है. So you can just find your way, and you can just fill the document and you will understand. And please like and share this session with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And we are also, you can find us in the social media. And we are done from my side, and फिर मिलेंगे आपका score examination के लिए. Okay, thank you. Please like this session, share it with your friends. Okay, we are done, and signing off, Suresh, faculty from Sri Chaitanya Academy. Thank you very much. All the best.